Welcome back to Living in the Word, and today we are looking at the spies that are sent into Canaan. So let's start. Numbers 13 verses 1 to 16. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Send men to spy out the land of Canaan, which I am giving to the children of Israel. From each tribe of their fathers you shall send a man, every one a leader among them. So Moses sent them from the wilderness of Paran, according to the command of the Lord, all of them men who were heads of the children of Israel. Now these were their names. From the tribe of Reuben, Shammua, the son of Zakur. From the tribe of Simeon, Shaphat, the son of Hori. From the tribe of Judah, Caleb, the son of Jephunneh. From the tribe of Issachar, Igal, the son of Joseph. From the tribe of Ephraim, Hosea, the son of Nun. From the tribe of Benjamin, Palti, the son of Raphu. From the tribe of Zebulun, Gaddiel, the son of Sodi. From the tribe of Joseph, that is, from the tribe of Manasseh, Gadi, the son of Susi. From the tribe of Dan, Amiel, the son of Gamali. From the tribe of Asher, Sethur, the son of Michael. From the tribe of Naphtali, Nabi, the son of Vophsi. From the tribe of Gad, Geu, the son of Maki. These are the names of the men whom Moses sent to spy out the land, and Moses called Hosea, the son of Nun, Joshua. So Moses, through God's instruction, sends out one man from each tribe to spy out the promised land. There are two names you will recognize, and that is Caleb and Joshua. Numbers 13 verses 17 to 25. Then Moses sent them to spy out the land of Canaan and said to them, Go up this way into the south and go up to the mountains and see what the land is like, whether the people who dwell in it are strong or weak, few or many, whether the land they dwell in is good or bad, whether the cities they inhabit are like camps or strongholds, whether the land is rich or poor, and whether there are forests there or not. Be of good courage and bring some of the fruit of the land. Now the time was the season of the first ripe grapes. So they went up and spied out the land from the wilderness of Zin as far as Rehob, near the entrance of Hamath. And they went up through the south and came to Hebron, Ahiman, Sheshai, and Talmai. The descendants of Anak were there. Now Hebron was built 7 years before Zoan in Egypt. Then they came to the Valley of Eshcol, and there cut down a branch with one cluster of grapes. They carried it between two of them on a pole. They also brought some of the pomegranates and figs. The place was called the Valley of Eshcol because of the cluster which the men of Israel cut down there. And they returned from spying out the land after 40 days. So the spies send 40 days in the promised land, and they bring back a large cluster of grapes, which was carried by two men on a pole, and they also brought back some pomegranates and some figs. Now, it was clear at the start of that passage that it was the season was a new harvest. Numbers 13 verses 26 to 29. Now they departed and came back to Moses and Aaron and all the congregation of the children of Israel in the wilderness of Paran at Kadesh. They brought back word to them and to all the congregation and showed them the fruit of the land. Then they told him and said, We went to the land where you sent us. It truly flows with milk and honey, and this is its fruit. Nevertheless, the people who dwell in the land are strong. The cities are fortified and very large. Moreover, we saw the descendants of Anak there. The Amalekites dwell in the land of the south. The Hittites and Jebusites and the Amorites dwell in the mountains. And the Canaanites dwell by the sea and along the banks of the Jordan. At this point here, the report of the spies is fairly balanced. The land is flowing with milk and honey, but the people are strong and the cities are fortified. So at this time, there is not a lot of argument going on about what the spies have actually brought back about their report. Numbers 13, verses 30 to 33. Then Caleb quieted the people before Moses and said, "Let us go up at once and take possession, for we are well able to overcome it." But the men who had gone up with him said, "We are not able to go up against the people, for they are stronger than we." And they gave the children of Israel a bad report of the land which they had spied out, saying, "The land through which we have gone as spies is a land that devours its inhabitants, and all the people whom we saw in it are men of great stature. There we saw the giants, the descendants of Anak came from the giants, and we were like grasshoppers in our own sight. So we were in their sight." Now, once Caleb speaks up about being able to defeat the people of the land, the remainder of the spies, with the exception of Joshua, give a bad report about the land and its people. They basically begin to lie and stretch. Maybe, if they weren't lying, they were really stretching the truth. Now, just for a bit of timeline here, it took the Israelites 3 months to get from Egypt to Mount Sinai. They camped at Mount Sinai for 2 years. So remember those times as we continue the story. So how quickly the Israelites had forgotten what God had done in Egypt. How quickly they had forgotten what God had done when he parted the Red Sea and defeated the Israelites without the Israelites even picking up a weapon. How quickly they had forgotten how God had provided them with manna and with quail in the desert. They had so quickly forgotten what God had done for them. Well, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next video, and God bless.